G'day everybody. This video is going to be about the Fiamma F45S cassette awning. So on the side of the caravan, on first look, when you first use it, it seems really flimsy. However, with a few tips and tricks I'm going to talk about, you can make it really, really sturdy. So let's look at what we can do to beef this up. What you're going to need is a couple of sturdy tent poles, a couple of tie downs. You're going to need a few screw down pegs and obviously a drill to get them into the ground. You can use the hammer and regular tent pegs. These are much, much better. On its own, without anything added, it only comes with these two legs here, one each side. You can attach it to the caravan like I've got now, or you can have it down here to give it a little bit of stability. However, these are really flimsy. They're aluminium, they're lightweight, which is good in a caravan of course, but they're not terribly strong. However, I do use them here for a bit of cross bracing. Seems to beef everything up a little bit. The trick to starting to beef this up is to use tent poles and tie down ropes and attach the tent pole at the bottom as well. So let's have a look at what we've done. So we've got the tent poles, nice and sturdy. We've got the tie down ropes, nice and strong. At the bottom of the tent poles, I also like to attach this, drill this through the base. It means the tent pole can't lift up, so if this does lift up, this will stay put. On the tie down ropes, I used to use these. I had a couple of instances where they weren't quite deep enough and they couldn't give me enough strength or security. So I ended up getting a couple of extra long ones, about another maybe 50 to 100% longer. And they are really, really good. So all you need is the right attachment on your drill. Screws that in. Let's have a look at how strong this is now. It's really beefed up. If you only had this attached to the caravan, very, very flimsy. If there's no wind in the area you are, it'd be okay for that, just a little bit of sunshade. As soon as any wind gets up, I wouldn't risk it. Same with having these attached to the floor, with or without screw-in attachments. I still wouldn't really risk it. These are just plastic screws, flimsy aluminium. I wouldn't really be trusting it. I do have it attached here. This seems to give a little bit of extra rotation stability here at this end. Maybe on a milder day without much wind, you might not worry about it, but I find I just put it up, leave it up. I don't worry about the weather. It's got to be a pretty big windy day before I'd be concerned about having to take this down. And usually by then it's going to be too late, because trying to take this down when there's a lot of wind, that can also be a nightmare. So put it up, make it nice and secure, and just don't worry about it. The last thing I've done is put an anti-flap kit onto the awning. It doesn't help particularly with the stability, but it does make the whole thing just more secure. So the one we've got is from Aussie Traveller. It's the Anti-Flap Kit Pro that they've just brought out. Kind of universal with a few changing fittings on it. So I put that on, and that just gives this bit more stability so that the actual awning doesn't flap around. One last thing you might have noticed is I've got this end a bit lower than that end. So if it does rain, the water will come down the awning and run off to one corner. We often run a security screen or a sunshade screen coming down this side. That also has another 4 fittings at the bottom, bungee cord type material. So that just gives it a little bit more stability, holding this down once again. So if any big gusts of wind, this can't move too much, can't move too much. We're going to be safe and sound no matter what the weather's doing. So I hope you liked the video. Hope you've learned something from this. If you do have the Fiamma F45S cassette awning, it can be made so much stronger than what you might originally think of when you first put it up. So have a look at these few mods. Do certainly the pole, certainly the rope, tie down rope. The bottom of this, I got the little blue footing from, I think from BCF. Drilled a hole through that, nut and bolt through the bottom of the tent pole, and that's nice and solid now. Any questions, any comments, please leave them down below, and see you at the next video. Bye for now.